Hey everyone, Theo here. Today I'm reviewing this deluxe edition art book, Castle in the Stars, The Universe in 1875. This is created by Alex Ellis and the publisher is Editions Correct, and this is a review copy provided by the publisher. The price of this 2-book slipcase edition is 100 euros, and that may or may not include free shipping depending on where you are. And if it doesn't include free shipping, shipping can be expensive because these books are thick and heavy. The publication of these two art books was made possible thanks to a successful Kickstarter campaign that ended in November 2022. And now these books are available for sale to the general public. However, you will not be able to get the Kickstarter exclusive goodies, of course. Castle in the Stars is actually a series of graphic novels created by Alex Ellis, and these books were released in 2017 to 2020. So this art book, Castle in the Stars, The Universe in 1875, is actually an expansion of the universe that Alex Ellis has created for those graphic novels. This deluxe edition comes with 2 books. One is the actual art book with the full color illustrations together with the stories. The other one is the making of the art book with the sketches and the commentary on, well, the creative process. And I also have this envelope with the Kickstarter goodies, so let's see what's in the envelope first. I'm just going to quickly show you what's inside because this is not actually for sale to the public. This is only exclusive to Kickstarter backers. So this is a poster, and you will see the artworks in the books as well. So that's a very beautiful poster, and this is also a very beautiful poster. So these are actually so-called in-world memorables or items. This is printed card, A4 size. This is the map of the world, in this case the empire. So all these artworks will be in the art books. This is the map of the city. Now the illustrations are very detailed, and you shall see that later on. We have some characters. The thank you note. This is the restaurant manual and bookmarks. So prototypes is the behind the scenes book, the making of book. And this is the actual art book, which is available for sale alone for 50 euros. However, I would highly recommend you get both books because if you just get this book alone, I feel like you will not get the true satisfaction of knowing not just the world, but how the world was created. This is the watercolor painting on the slipcase. And this, if I'm not wrong, was painted with watercolor. So these are the 2 hardcover art books, and each book has 220 pages. The books measure 29 by 32 centimeters, so they are huge. They both come with dust jackets. The actual cover art is behind. The binding is excellent. Each book also comes with a print. The paper used is a mix of low gloss and matte. The print quality looks great and the colors are reproduced very beautifully. The universe in Castle in the Stars is heavily inspired by the novels of Jules Verne. So there is a lot of technology, wonder, fantasy, and sometimes the illustrations, the paintings even reminds me of Studio Ghibli's aesthetics. The watercolor paintings are, I would say, exquisite. So this is the timeline of the story. So in this world, which is set in 19th century, mankind discovered this mysterious element or material called ether, which allows them to create all these spacecrafts or aircrafts that can fly. So in this world, there are no jet engines, there are no propeller planes. So this is the age of air travel with their balloons. Most of these are actually fantasy art, so that's a cutaway of one of their flying ships. The design is very steampunk inspired, but you can also see the very Victorian inspired design aesthetic. Take a look at this illustration here. This is so nice, so beautiful. The artworks, the drawings are very delicate. Alex Ellis is actually a graphic novel artist, and if you look at the quality of the drawing, you'll know that he is a very accomplished artist. His technique is so good. And it's actually not easy to paint or create like full-size illustrations with watercolor. It's just not easy because watercolor is so unpredictable. Wow. So earlier on I said you'll understand why these art books are worth the money just from the art, and also how much work has gone behind creating the art. So once they found out, once the mankind found out about air travel, they also went on to conquer other planets. So there is some exploration of other planets as well. And of course there is some politics, and all those stories are in the book and also in the graphic novel. So as you can see, there is a lot of text. Posters, so that's one of the posters that you saw earlier with the huge printout. So this covers, if I'm not wrong, because I don't actually have the original graphic novels, this could be the cover art for the chapters for the graphic novel, if I'm not wrong. Because there are the titles written here. Yeah. So the coloring style, the color scheme, the color palette kind of reminds me of Studio Ghibli at times. But the coloring is definitely way more precise. All the colors are painted, were painted within the lines. Wow. This is very beautiful. And this sketch is very beautiful. So you can see the fine art style as well before the hatching. These are the other books. Yep, so these are the graphic novels. So this is the art book, and now let's take a look at the behind the scenes, of the making of book. So this book also has 220 pages, and this is the print, which is so beautiful. The perspective, wow, looks amazing. And the mood looks amazing, feels amazing. Wow. So there is a mix of anime, manga, together with watercolor. the character design looks stylized, looks really good. And by good, I mean you can clearly see what's happening because of the posture of the characters. Take a look at the pencil drawing. This is so delicate. I wonder how long it took to create like everything, because these are very detailed illustrations. You not only have to draw, but you also have to color. These are probably from the graphic novel, which I have not read. The graphic novels are in French, so the text here is in French. So these are the sketches, colored sketches, some research, character design. Let me just flip through very quickly. Yeah, so there are a lot of color studies, sketches, studies. I love the loose watercolor sketches, and also there are some schematic drawings for the flying ships. And this looks like some 3D model, or maybe they are actually miniatures. The paper used in this book is also a mix of low gloss and matte texture. So these watercolor studies, they remind me even more of Studio Ghibli, because Miyazaki watercolor style is very loose. So these are the color studies and landscape environment studies. If you like behind the scenes, if you like to read more about how these artworks were created, this is definitely the book to get. The text is in French and English. This book is definitely one of the best books in 2023. You know, I review many art books on my blog, and yes, I can say this is easily one of the best art books from 2023. And the nice thing about this art book is nowadays there are many art books that are actually just companions to video games and movies. So this is actually very different compared to all those pop culture art books, video game, movie art books. This is very different. And also when you read about the story, which is about exploration and travel, exploring new worlds, there is this sense of wanderlust that the books create. So I think on that aspect, the book does really well. Yeah. Take a look at all these sketches, fine art sketches of characters from the world, from the universe. Wow. Some of the imagery created is I'm not sure what's the how I should describe it. It's like if you have never been to Venice, for example, and you went to Venice the first time, or you see something, you see like the Statue of Liberty for the first time, yeah, it's that sense of awe, yeah, that you can get when you look at the artworks in this book, because some of the artworks are so good. Alright, if you guys are interested to get these books, you can use the purchase link that I have for you in the video description below. Thanks for watching, see you guys again, bye!